Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Dude, I would be so nervous and
my
tight.
God, me too.
여기 와서
You see,
바로 배워가지고.
those are the things that people
What
don't realize.
Holy guacamole with cheese.
Oh my
Not
God.
only has the World Cup begun, but something that everyone was sort of looking forward to was Jungkook. BTS's Jungkook performed his new song Dreamers, which is class, and then he also did a V Live, or as I like to call it, Live.
I'm live.
Where he spoke about it later, and we found the version on YouTube that has translation, so we'll watch a bit of that. We'll obviously check out the performance. Let's give it a watch.
Ooh.
Oh, like some mad outfits for the dancers.
Also, can we just have a can we have a moment? The song starts like slow and big and epic, and the dancers are like 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. It's like, wow.
You know what? This is probably I didn't know this, but the
that.
World Cup gets seen by like 13% of the world's population. The opening. So that's like 1.1 billion people, something like that.
Who really is winning here? I
Fuck.
think the dancers are.
No, also, but what an opportunity for Jungkook. Not that like 1.1 billion, it's like surprising numbers for them. It's still amazing, but it's such an iconic thing because probably if they get another chance, or Jungkook or someone else gets a chance to perform, it'll be in 4 years, you know? So.
Oh my God, incredible though.
Yeah.
This really is the moment.
Yes,
the
unreal.
sensation. It's those iconic like Olympic openings and stuff
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
I
They
mean,
just
some of the
happen-
biggest songs even till now, Shakira, you know?
Yeah.
Waka,
Waka,
waka.
waka, waka.
Waka, waka. You know, they're like there's iconic songs from all over the world that have started from the World Cup.
Amazing.
Hopefully this becomes one of them.
It is such an epic. You see that? That's cool. Good,
Live
Jungkook.
as well,
yes,
yeah.
sir.
Dude, I would be so nervous
Oh
and
my
tight.
God, me too. Are you crazy? Can we have a what?
That's I think that's the mascot for the Qatar World Cup.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, that is one big hell of stage.
Which
Look
looks
at
like one of
this.
those. I don't know what they call the outfit that they wear when you're like in Dubai or Qatar and stuff like that. I don't know what they're called.
Pretty dope though. I have to say the fact that you're in this big old field with like the whole stadium, like all of it full, that is such an like overwhelming moment.
Class.
Bro. Just imagine what he could see. All you see is
Nothing.
like people.
Yeah.
It's mad.
Yeah, just enjoy it, lad.
Yeah, just have fun with it. He's got so much swagger though, I'm sorry.
Gather round now, look at me.
Woo!
Also, pause. Is this arguably the first time he's done this big of a stage as a soloist?
I think it is.
Madness. And also, good job. I like what he's wearing a lot. We were talking about how cool monochromatic stuff sometimes look.
Oh, yeah.
And it is hard sometimes to find outfits at this type, you know, like that type of style. So if you would like to get outfits K-pop inspired and, you know, sort of inspired by some of your favorite idols and some of your favorite K-dramas, you can go to fashionchingu.com, who are the sponsors of today's video.
Fashion Chingu is an online store that recreates K-pop and K-drama fashion at a super affordable price, and you can find some of your favorite K-pop idols. The new collections dropping now.
And bloody hell, it's Black Friday week, which means this whole week they're at 25% off at everything. And also, if your order surpasses $120, you get a free gift. This is what I'm wearing right now. She's blue flame sweater. Actually, Espa's Karina was wearing this, which was class. Look at that. It even matches her hair. Obviously, doesn't bloody match mine, but I can still wear it happily and at an affordable price.
And I am wearing the Blackpink inspired little fluffy crop top that Lisa wore on pink. But I prefer to go in a little blue situation. And then I also have the blue butterfly embroidered jeans that Nayeon from Twice on that iconic tune performance for Pop Pop she was wearing. I mean...
Pali loves the jeans, and yes, she has worn it before, but it's one of her favorite items from Fashion Chingu. If you'd like to get yours, you can simply click the link in the description below or the pinned comment, and make sure you take advantage of this week. It's a perfect gift. It will arrive in time for Christmas, which is class, and it could be great for New Year's or for Christmas, or if you want to give it away to someone, fashionchingu.com is the place to go for affordable and stylish K-pop fashion. It's a very World Cup-y song.
We are the dreamers.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god,
Catchy
yes.
as fuck, eh?
Catchy. I hadn't heard it, but like this is the moment.
Yeah, I haven't heard the
this
studio version of this.
situation.
Yeah.
This is the best situation.
Look at the
What
logo,
are
BTS
they?
logo.
Are they supposed to be like, I don't know, astronauts or something? That's pretty cool, man.
What?
My question is, can I just ask? Because
All World
I'm
Cups
not...
seem to lean towards this instrumental and the use of percussion. It's usually quite reggaetonish. Like they lean really towards. I don't know what music is from Qatar. I guess you could have like a ginormous Arabic, so what would you call it? Plethora of choices. But they've decided to go with something, very, what would you call it? It's festive, dance forward, but very Latin.
But I actually do feel like a lot of this like grand openings have this like marching reggaeton type of like movement to them, and it's not a new formula. I think this has been used in like, I don't know, since I can remember.
What were you gonna say, mate? Sorry.
No, I was gonna ask. I know some of you like are super big fans of football as well. But what happens after the opening? Do they take the racks, the stage, all of it away, and then?
Yeah, mate. The first match, Ecuador
right.
versus Qatar.
Oh my God, Ecuador!
Qatar lost. Yeah, Ecuador won 2-0.
Oh, look at the Latin power coming through, bro! How
It's
cool!
tough when you lose when you're the hosting country, but Qatar is not the biggest team.
Right.
It's never been. They didn't even have one, I don't think, up until now. Ecuador.
This is all news to me,
Ecuador
bro.
also not the strongest team in the world, but they have good fucking players.
They do.
Yeah, they do have decent players nowadays. So the World Cup this year, it goes quite deep. Also, there's a bunch of new rules. There's 5 subs now instead of 3 substitutes. You know how before in one match, 90 minutes, you could only substitute 3 times. Now it's 5. Also, the squads are now deeper. So before it was only 22 men. That you could have 11 on the pitch and then 11 on the bench. In case it goes to extra time and stuff without penalties and all that stuff. But now I think it's 25. So it's a bit deeper. The squads can go, which would benefit teams. Yeah, that go a bit, that have larger sort of good names and good players. And that will also give an opportunity to new players. Yeah, it's
I
quite
didn't
good.
know. Listen, I'm not a big sports
I still don't know.
person.
I haven't
but
looked at the bets or anything or what betting people are looking at, but I don't know who the favourites this year. I would presume France because they won the previous one. I don't know. Let me know.
Nice.
I haven't been following this World Cup as closely. The lead up to it, I mean.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yes, sir. Oh my God, that's actually so cool. Oh, but then you got that.
Then you start to hear some really
some like
real
Arabic.
cool. Can we have a look at the
influences.
studio version just at the end? There is this
sure.
version that you're probably seeing B-roll of it as we talk. Yeah,
Oh
which
my
is
God,
the full.
what the
Yeah, that's the
hell?
full opening. Yeah, the full opening ceremony. The problem with this
didn't
is that NBC will fucking annihilate us.
And it's a very wide angle camera. If
Yeah,
you,
you
look
can't
at it.
see much of it. If you did catch a look at this, you can't see close because they are really far away. So we thought we'll review the FIFA one. But let's have a look at just the studio one for a second.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Especially that ending, because I know the song is actually like 3 minutes long.
It does feel like an opening.
Nice.
Look who we are.
Nice.
We are the dreamers.
That's really good. Go towards the end, because we obviously heard these 2 minutes now. I'm interested on the outro as well. I don't know what instruments those are. I can't clock what they are or what they vote. If you are from Qatar or you are from familiar with these sounds, do kindly let us know. This is why I'm so I was so intrigued by this, because it's not only Jungkook, obviously from Korea, one of the most popular worldwide bands. It's they're just a band, like they're not K-pop or pop. They've really united so many genres. Hip hop as well. I actually consider BTS a hip hop group in my heart, So one of the interesting bits about this World Cup was, well, it is in the Middle East, it's in Qatar. So what are gonna be the influences?
Yeah, where are the influences in the song?
Yeah, I don't know if there was Korean. And obviously in the 2 minutes we heard there wasn't.
No, I think the
it's
whole
just
thing
full
is in English.
Which
Yeah.
fair play, you want it to be a big hit. I would have loved it if it still maintained some Korean stuff, because what a fucking unity.
Well, but like they didn't do that with Shakira, and she sang the whole thing in English.
In English, yeah.
So
I think it's just
like a
universal.
rule of thumb. Yeah,
because I think English is like one of the most universal languages spoken, and perhaps it would have felt a bit out of place if it has Spanish or it has fucking Korean.
Yeah.
You know
like
what I mean?
not everybody can relate to
Oh,
it.
of course,
yeah.
That voice is
Nice.
sick.
That's cool. That's such a huge production. Just think about it.
Okay, so one of the coolest things as well that we were able to watch that you guys sent us, we haven't been able to watch, but that we were able to review now. It's Jungkook's V Life, and I think there were obviously some nerves involved. It is quite a big stage. It's fucked. It's also alone. It's also, say it goes badly, the whole world is going to talk about it. Say it goes great, the whole world is going to talk about it. So it's such an opportunity for now, also, especially in the situation that BTS is at the moment, where you are focusing at the moment in a lot more solo projects and things like that. Each one of the lads is evolving, maturing as an individual and as an artist. So what a platform for him to, hopefully he uses this momentum to, I don't know, launch something, or maybe he's working on something already, which I presume he probably is. This guy's never rest.
The thing is, like, having this big global opportunities, like they usually lead to more projects or things that have been in the works for a little while. Usually again.
My mother was talking about this. I mean, she knows BTS now, but she was talking about it from my perspective, like, not because it was BTS, just because she liked the performance.
That's right.
So that's always good. You know, you want unbiased sort of opinions coming from left and right. But let's see what he said. I was actually not nervous. Oh.
긴장.
Oh, okay.
그러니까 긴장을 안 괜찮았어요. 괜찮았는데 무대를 이제 하고 내려오니까.
Sometimes that's when he hits you.
내가 그래서 조금.
Yeah. All right.
Sometimes that's when he hits you.
Blade. What a machine.
그러니까 좀 뭔가 제가 그 안무를 여기 와서.
You see, those are the things that people don't realize. How big, like big brain energy situation, right? Again, the choreo was
I
pretty.
didn't notice I was hugging him back then.
The thing is, like,
I want him to do well, you know, like it's fucking nerve-wracking.
They're such great natural, like, dancers, right? So I wouldn't say natural, but they have built such a habit of dancing. That's what I always talk about when we review a lot of these dance videos. That you're like, oh, how long do you think?
BTS.
Yeah, how long do you think they took to learn this and like to look this polished? It usually is not more than a few hours.
Madness. Yeah, but for this stage, like one of the biggest world stages ever.
Yeah, but you have to kind of like approach it with like a task at hand type of mentality rather than oh my god, my whole life depends on it.
But also, this is a really interesting World Cup. Everyone knows why, right? It's Qatar. It was so, like, not random, but it's unforeseen what's happening at the moment. So I think more eyes than ever are focused in this World Cup.
But
everyone's looking. I think also everyone's looking just to see what the fuck is up.
It's happening.
And then you give Jung Kook the stage, and he's like, what? Good safe bet. I've always said this, by the way. I've always said that if you ever needed someone in moments of like
pressure,
critical moments,
critical,
you want a consistent world-class performer. Yeah, one of the BTS lads will be correct. All BTS
totally
overall will be correct. I'm glad it was Jungkook. I can think of other performers that also were great, but happy Jungkook did it. More than happy, actually. But let's see what else he had to say.
바로도 아니고 한 며칠 남았을 때.
Fucking hell.
No, that's not too bad. A few days.
마지막 코러스 때 사비가 코러스인가 그때 하는 안무는 직접 이제
Yeah, because
무대 전날에
he was doing something different to the other dancers, right?
나머지는 이제 제가 그 영상 보고 따서 제 색깔 좀 넣어가지고
YouTube University.
No. It's
a video that they sent.
Like of
yeah,
course,
no,
this
it was
is
from YouTube.
confidential
No, it was from YouTube.
Sure, man.
마지막에 또 동선이나 좀 그런 부분 아쉬운 거 보완하고 전날에 근데 그걸 다 해가지고
Fuck, you know.
이거를 좀
Yeah, he's
예쁘게
fatigued.
만들어야 되니까 방에서 맨날 자기 전에 씻고 나서 틀어놓고 혼자서 그걸 해봐요. 런스를 해봐요. 리허설.
rehearsal.
Yeah, mental like run through.
그리고 막 한 새벽 6시에 자고 막
Oh my god.
그랬습니다.
That would make sense, yo.
How does he? You know what?
Because it's the first time such a big moment of alone. Like the pressure mentally is different. Like you have a different approach to it.
That's why I was asking. Is this the first time he's performed at this level alone?
I think so.
Because I guess you could argue Jay has done it now, right? Lollapalooza. You could argue.
But then you see, it's different because it was his personal project. Like a lot of his artistic
everything was
takes-
made for him.
Exactly, a lot of his artistic needs were met because it was him who dictated what the show was gonna be.
This is the World
and
Cup
the set.
opening ceremony. It's not only about Jung Kook. He's just the performer.
He's one of
He's-
the exactly.
he's
He's
one
one
of
of the moments, right?
The things in the machine.
So the general approach to these performances actually take away a lot of like having to meet the artist's specific needs
Yep.
for a performance like this. So because even though it's a shorter performance, the song is quite a straightforward structure. Like it's in a different language, is in a different country. You are alone. Your team is limited. I feel like I would be shaking.
Yeah. God
know?
bless him though. He did well. Good on him. Let us know what you guys thought about it. And
I think
goodbye.
it's awesome. Goodbye.